folks. Hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Earlier in the morning, we played Fallout 3. Terrible game. 1 out of 10. Has aged like milk. And now we are here for a brand new food review mukbang experience, believe me. So you're going to love it. And as such, let's go ahead and hit that like button, folks. Tap on the screen. Like the stream. And tell your friends that we are live because we have an exclusive food review. And we know you love these food reviews. So we keep them coming. You keep supporting. We keep them coming. That's how it works. We also have a brand new Mountain Dew flavor that we're going to experience here. This is the Baja Blast Fruit Punch, okay? We have never tried this, the Baja Blast Fruit Punch. Let's get a 1 in the chat. Let's wake you guys up. Let's get a 1 in the chat. Let's wake you guys up. Baja Blast Fruit Punch. Baja Blast Fruit Punch. Yeah, they did announce Kingdom Come 2. I saw the trailer for that, and I think it is coming out later this year. We'll have to check that out. First game didn't do much for me, but maybe the second game is what I'm looking for, so we'll see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this, folks. This is the food review. And we got the black pepper chicken. We got the black pepper chicken. Now, hopefully they have forks in here because if they don't, then I guess we're not eating this. We have the black pepper chicken, folks. If you're just tuning in, food review live. The black pepper chicken. What's in here? Holy shit. Oh, they got the whole goddamn restaurant in here. They got the whole goddamn restaurant in here. Black pepper chicken. God damn. Right here's the black pepper chicken. You can like reuse these. This is the black pepper chicken. Holy fuck. What the fuck? We got the black pepper chicken and we got rice. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. We got the black pepper chicken and rice and the brand new Mountain Dew. Let's go ahead and dive in. That's so cute. Look at that. Hit the like button, folks. Share the stream out, and we got a cookie. We got a cookie. We'll read the fortune cookie. There's literally no forks. Deadass, I'm not trolling. There's no utensils. How the fuck am I supposed to eat the chicken? No napkins. Bro, how am I supposed to eat this? If I open this up and it spews all over, we have no utensils. I thought there would have been a plastic fork or something. And I know when I open this, it's going to get all over, dude. Oh my God, how are we going to eat this? My hands, by the way. I mean, we can, but like, bro, it's going to get messy as shit. And this is going to spew all over, dude. They don't have plastic forks. How am I going to open this without it getting all over the cover? We're just going to have to do it like this. In a way that makes sense. If you're just tuning in, we're trying to get open the food review here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That shit be fucking steaming, homie. Holy shit. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It just leaked everywhere. Will it stain? Bro, I got no... my God, bro. All of the juices just leaked everywhere. Not much I can do. It is what it is. We're going in. We're going in raw. This is a sticky nightmare. This is too much food. What the fuck? Boy, I thought they came with utensils. I can't even eat the damn rice. Oh, no, no, no. It's gonna be a mess. Someone's coming through, but I didn't see it. I'm trying to figure out how to eat this. Look at all the protein. Guys, who came through? Who's popping the cherry? We got grease all over. That's gonna stain on the seat, ain't it? Unbelievable. Oh hell no, the sun's coming out, the phone's gonna overheat. Oh my god, it's a nightmare, bro. What is this? Why are we eating like this? They gave us a fucking boat of chicken. There's the black pepper. Oh my god. We also have the rice. Look at that. It comes with a carrying case. It's like the GameCube. It's just going to get messy today. That's just how it's going to have to be. Clad in shadows coming through. That's what we're talking about. We're going to try the new Mountain Dew as well. Huh. This is not good. When I was trying to show you this, all of the juices came out. Bro, they give you so much food. Holy fuck. God damn. This gonna smell like Chinese food in here forever, bro. That grease ain't coming out. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, the new Kingdom Come Deliverance. We'll have to check that out. I'm glad it's releasing this year because we're done with these games that announce that they're happening and then they don't come out until like 2 or 3 years. That's ridiculous. We have played the first one, but it just never clicked. So, but this one's all new. They got a bigger budget and, you know. Wow. DJ Vanetta, that's what we're talking about. Where's the fork? They didn't give me one. I should have probably went back up in there and told them, but like, bro, I thought that would have been included. I guess you're not supposed to eat this in the car. We can dip the rice in the sauce. How the fuck are we gonna eat the rice? The sun's coming out. It's gonna overheat the phone, bro. Go back in there. What if they don't have it? They probably would have put it in there if they had it. You know, it was a great temperature outside. Now the freaking sun's coming out. Although the phone's gonna overheat. This is so much fucking food. They probably forgot. Oh, there's no napkins. There's no utensils. How am I supposed to eat the rice? Oh my God. It's getting hot in here. Why is it so fucking hot? Oh my God. Oh, you should see the mess down here. That's forever stained. That is not coming out. It's pure grease. No napkins, no utensils. Unbelievable. Oh. But this is so cute. Look at this. It's got a little carrying case like the GameCube. Well, there ain't no way to eat that. Oh, fuck, we're getting sticky. This is bad. Everything's sticky. It's like you wanted the chicken, but you didn't want this much of it. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm gonna put the lid back on here when these juices come out. Guys, let's step up to the plate. This is our least supported food review. Can we change that? I don't know what more you guys need. I mean, who else is delivering this type of content? Not a single soul. You know, you guys love the pizza one, but this one you just can't get up on. Oh, fuck. It's getting hot out here. Bro, they drive around this parking lot like it's a goddamn race car track. What the fuck? I think we're gonna get sick. I think we're gonna get sick. get sick. That's too much chicken. Oh, hell no, the sun's coming. Guys, the phone's going to overheat if that cloud doesn't stay where it's at and it gets clear skies, the phone's overheating. That's just the way it is. Guys, this is healthy. It's pure protein. Why are they driving like maniacs? Like, this guy is cutting through the entire fucking parking lot. We're gonna get fucking sick, bro. And it's getting hot in here. I can't do that hot shit, man. Why are we driving like idiots? Oh no. Oh no. I have to save this. I mean, it's just, it's going to get to a point where it's just pure juice at the bottom. We don't want to get sick. We don't want to get sick. Someone's coming up to the car. Are you fucking serious right now? Please stop. Oh my God, we got to get the fuck out of here. Is it a homeless person? Bro, she's got the, what the fuck? That ain't a homeless person. She plays Call of Duty. She's got pajamas on and they got that symbol that's on Call of Duty. They're Cheech and Chong. What the fuck? Imagine wearing that in public. Like, yikes. Bro, you just walking around the parking lot like, what the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to show the fucking outside parking lot here. These motherfuckers don't know how to drive. Like, he's looking at me like I'm the problem, bud. Like, bitch, we're fucking parked. Like, you just cut through the whole parking lot, like inches away from the car. Like, go fuck yourself. Bro, he was looking at me like I had two fucking heads, like there was something wrong with me. And it's like, bitch, you're the one that's cutting through. My God, I have never seen. God damn, I got stared down. Like, what the fuck? We're gonna get sick. And he went the direction that has like the most potholes too. Like, what an idiot. That could never be me. He'll be going to the mechanic soon. He'll be hitting them potholes and they're crazy. Oh, I was sweating, bro. Here comes the sun. Phone might overheat. Sun came out. Okay, well. Can you guess what this is? Because, okay. They're doing fucking U-turn. I've never seen such stupidity. They're literally doing U-turns in the fucking parking lot. It's like that. That's not how you fucking drive in a parking lot. Like, what the fuck? That could never be me. I'm getting hot in here. This is the least supported food review, so we're going to have to pump the brakes on these. Because they're just not, I guess, liked. I thought they were, but no one's coming through. Can't even break even. Unbelievable. So many fake fans. You put too much content out and people turn on you. They say, oh, Michael, we don't want you to upload, buddy. Fuck you. How dare you upload a video, you son of a bitch. Then just unsubscribe. Like, holy fuck. That's what I had to do. There was a guy that kept going live every fucking day, and it's like, you know what? I am getting tired of seeing this in my sub box. I am going to unsubscribe. So, you know, I can see that get a bit annoying. I gotta open the door. That's what we're talking about, bud. I would like the stream, but I'm fucking sticky. And that shit ain't... Oh, wow, it's nice and cool out there. That's what we're talking about. Gamer guy coming through. How much was the meal? How much do you think this meal was? How much do you think this meal was? We got the black pepper chicken. We got the rice. And now this isn't counting the Mountain Dew. I don't know how much that was. Probably like $2. Probably more than that. I don't even know. Okay. The black pepper chicken and the rice. How much do you think? $20? Bro, if it were $20, we wouldn't be out here. I ain't spending no $20 on food. Even the damn pizza wasn't that much. What the fuck? $11.50 total. $11.50. Now, have we broken even? No. So I'm just saying. Now you have to topple on this too. So we're talking 12, 13, 14 bucks total for this segment here. So we do appreciate your support. Because we could have just stayed at home and played more Fallout because you guys love that slop. Okay, we're about done here with this green pepper chicken. We'll save it for later. We need a fork to really enjoy it. Eating it with the hands is not necessarily ideal. Okay. But we're going to try some rice out. We don't have utensils, bud. They didn't give us any utensils. No, we didn't ask, but all right, that's going to become... There's grease. The grease ain't coming out of the chair. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap the chicken up. We're gonna say 7.5 on a chicken. Is that a bone? We're gonna say 7.5. Holy shit! I'm seeing some crazy stuff out of it. We're gonna say 7.5 on this chicken. It's like you gotta lock your doors around here. 7.5 on a green pepper chicken. Probably would have been better if we had utensils. Oh, there's fucking grease and shit on that lid. Look at that. Oh my god. That's all over my chair. It's not coming out. I didn't know this was going to be an issue. Okay. We're done with the green pepper chicken. Now we're on to the rice. Now, if I open this up and it pops open, and gets all over, I'm not going to be happy. So here we go. Yummy. That looks fake. What the fuck? It's sweating. Bro, this looks fake. Someone's coming through hard and strong. What did he say? Oh, we're going to have to wash everything. Fuck. Stop chatting. It's Forge a Grizzly, though. I know that. Forge a Grizzly's coming through with the 10. Look at this. It's like perfect. It's like perfect. That's rice. Yeah, I think if we mix the rice in with what the chicken has, you know, it'll be really good. Okay, well, that's just rice. I mean, that's plain. But if we mix it with the chicken, you know, it's going to be a little bit better. But we have the grease all over. And I was hoping to not do that, but unfortunately, it's just the way the cookie crumbles today. How do you get this back in? How do you get this back in? How do you get this back in? Forger Grizzly's coming through supporting the show. That's what we love to see. I can't get it back in. Yeah, the rice is kind of plain. And we're just gonna have to do it like that. And there we go. So the rice needs to be mixed, in my opinion, with the juices from the pepper chicken. But that we can't do that because we don't have utensils here. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. It's getting hot in here. Why is this shit so hot? Okay, we're gonna have, oh my God, we gotta get out of here, dude. Oh my God. What the fuck? What is she doing? Who just walks around like that? Oh, fuck. Everything is sticky. We're just gonna have to save it for later. If we had the utensils, we could have ate it. Dr. Hannibal coming through, that's what we're talking about. Dr. Hannibal coming through. And I saw, what the fuck's going on now? And I saw that you put the timestamps in the Fallout stream, and we do appreciate that, bud. I pinned it and loved it. We do appreciate that, bud. I think there's an AI thing that you can do that does that, but you know what? You know the cool moments, the funny moments. So we do appreciate that, bud. It's getting hot in here. All my hands are sticky. Is that? Oh, that's permanent. Guys, can the grease come out of the chair or no? Is it permanent damage? Could the grease come out of the chair? Oh, we got the fortune cookie. Let's eat that. I would eat more of it, but like, dude. Oh, shit. We just don't have utensils, bud. We just don't have utensils. Here we go. Fortune cookie. Fortune cookie. Fortune cookie. So overall, we set. Oh, Jesus Christ! If I break it, it's gonna get crumbles all over. Overall, we said 7.5 out of 10 on the green pepper chicken. It's a fucking coupon. It's an advertisement. What the fuck? Big savings on Temu? It's a fucking advertisement, bro. What the fuck? I mean, they got the message on the back, but like, what? I have never seen a fucking fortune cookie have an advertisement, bro. 99-cent big savings? How the fuck is that big savings? You're 99 cents big savings? Okay, buddy. I'm dry as shit. The only thing that was missing were the napkins. See, that's what I don't understand about some fast food restaurants, especially when you get orders to go. They just don't include napkins, and it's like, what are we doing? Like when I go to McDonald's or something and you don't have napkins in the bag, what are we doing? You're just supposed to like caveman it. Let's get a one in the chat, folks. Let's get a one in the chat. If you're just tuning in, we have, we didn't, oh, is that fucking leaking? Yeah, we're not going to try to review this stuff again because it's just so fucking messy. And yeah, they announced Kingdom. When does Kingdom Come Deliverance come out? It's later this year, isn't it? Well, that's great because, I mean, I'm not like jumping up and down for it, but at least it's coming this year. I'm done with these games getting announced and then they don't have a release date or they're 2 years away. Remember Hogwarts Legacy? They announced it like 2 years before it came out, and then it came out and it was trash. It's like the Xbox 360 Harry Potter game was more advanced than that garbage. It was just an Unreal Engine like asset flip. That could never be me. Hey guys, I developed the Hogwarts Legacy Castle in Unreal Engine. Take a look. And then they like tried to build a game around that. Like literally, like some designer went in Unreal Engine and like fucking made a really cool looking Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts Academy, and then they had this bright idea. Oh, let's make this into a game, and then they just shoehorned a bunch of shit in there. They're like, you can't even go to the. I thought this was going to be like Bully. I thought Hogwarts Legacy, and by the way, Hogwarts Legacy I think is the best-selling game of last year. So quality doesn't matter. They looked at the graphics. They said, Flipendo! Yeah, and barren wasteland in terms of content. There's nothing to do. You can't even go to the damn classes because they're just missions. There's no classes. There's no schedule. I thought it was going to be like Bully, where it's like, okay, well, you do the classes, you get perks for them. You don't have to do them. And it's just like, just look at the Bully format, kind of take that and run with it with the Harry Potter fucking gimmick. And then you got a, 9 out of 10 Harry Potter game. But instead you get some fucking stupid janky ass, like, the performance on that game is abysmal. And, they have the arena, they have the Quidditch arena. I'm not even big on Harry Potter. I've never seen the movies, never read the fucking book, but I know a little bit of it. And it's like, you have the Quidditch game, but you can't even fucking play it. And don't get me started on what is it called? The Hogwarts Express or something? Oh my God. And you don't own that game either. The only thing that's on the disc is the tutorial. I have the deluxe edition of that game sealed on PS5. I bought 2 copies of that slot for some reason. I have the super deluxe edition on PlayStation 5 sealed, and now that game is rare. Type it in on eBay. Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition PS5, brand new sealed. It's like $100. You can't get it, and my copy's still sealed. I think I have. Yeah. Do I have 2 copies? Hell, I don't remember. I don't even know where the fucking game's at. Name one good game this year. You can't name one. Last year there was like maybe 1 or 2 games that were okay. And they said gaming last year was the best it's ever been. Okay, sure. But how many people are still talking about any of the games that came out last year? They're all dead. All the games were flops. They were talked about for about a week, and then they, these fake gamers said, oh, they showed Diablo 4 when that came out. They said that was the next big thing, Diablo 4. And when that came out, 2 weeks later, they turned on that game. Yeah, the reviews were positive, and it's like, well, the core gameplay experience didn't change. You guys bitch for nothing. Just admit like you didn't like it to begin with. It's worth $250? There's no fucking way. What the fuck? Why is that so rare? Mine's sealed. I mean, I gotta find it. I don't know where it went. But mine is sealed. It's worth $250? What the fuck? Why would anyone want that crap? You can't play it off the disc anyway. The only thing that's on the disc is the opening tutorial. If it were more like Bully, and didn't they say there was not going to be DLC for that game, and then they did put out DLC? Or they said they weren't making a sequel or something. No, they said they weren't doing DLC, and then there was actual like DLC. I don't think it was like big DLC, but it was like small stuff. Yikes. Bunch of woke devs made that game. Like it's so bad. And I wanted it to be good too. It's like, well, if it's like Bully, but with, and it's just trash. Hogwarts Legacy's trash. The best-selling game of last year, by the way. Hello, Flipendo, mate. Hello, Harry Potter. Hello, J.K. Rowling. Hello, J.K. Rowling. Well, I got the first edition of Harry Potter books, mate. Got a Harry Potter and a Cabinet of Stones. Oh, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Chest. Hello, mate. Hello, the Plendo. Exactly. Well, the controversy was how it was, manufactured, and that was basically the free publicity for the game. They didn't have to market it. And what's his face never reviewed the game. Skill Up, and he's supposed to be this credible reviewer that everyone just, we go to him for our reviews. And it's like this pussy couldn't even fucking review the game because he knew he was going to lose subscribers no matter which way he went. If he said the game was trash, or if he said the game was amazing, or if he was right in the middle, he would have lost reviewers. He would have lost subscribers. So he didn't even do a review of fucking Hogwarts Legacy because he's a weakling. ACG did. ACG put out a review for the game. I don't get it. Longevity cricket, Harry Potter, yeah. I said all the books, Harry Potter, the Forbidden, the Echoes of Chambers. You read that book, mate? 350 pages. What the 350 pages, mate? It's a big book like this. It took me 2 weeks to read it, mate. Harry Potter, the Echo Chambers. I just read about J.K. Rowling. Done a little fish and chips, mate. They literally had in LA the fish and chips restaurant. I can tell you exactly where it's at. And I was thinking about going to it, but I don't know. I didn't know if you guys were. So we'll, if we go back, we'll save that. We're gonna have an exclusive fish and chips experience, and then you guys from the UK can review it and tell me if it's authentic or not. Because it literally claims to say like they got the Liverpool flag out front. I'm not even trolling, bro. Hello, mate. And it's a bit of a dry. I should walk in there with that accent and see if they believe it. Hello, mate. Visiting Los Angeles. Hello, sketchy man, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, black pepper chicken, mate. Hello, Chinese food. Black pepper chicken. Let's get a one in the chat. You guys are falling asleep already. I would have finished eating it, and we can't stay out here too long. It's chicken. Like if that gets spoiled, I think you can't eat it no more. I'm not sure. I'm not a food guy. I don't know how that works. But I think you have to refrigerate chicken like after you leave it out for so long. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, let's see the Kingdom Come Deliverance. Has anyone here seen the trailer for Kingdom Come Deliverance? Hello, a 2 in the chat if you've seen the Kingdom Come Deliverance trailer. They said it's bigger than better. I'm going to pre-order today. Kingdom Come Deliverance. The 2 in the chat, mate. You see the 2 in the chat in the Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, I didn't. The first game, the thing. Okay, we're gonna shut our. Bro, like maybe it's just the way it looks from this perspective, but like these cars are getting way too close in this parking lot. There's plenty of open spaces. They could have drove, but they got to get real close for some reason. But the first Kingdom Come, yeah, we played it, and it's basically like my game. Like I want NPCs on schedules. I want, kind of simulation aspects, not to a point where it's annoying. But it's basically my kind of game, and we played it, and I just couldn't get into it. But, the first game, that was crowdfunded, I believe, and, it's a small independent. This has got a bigger budget, and everything's bigger and better, apparently. So I'm just going to jump in on 2 when it comes out, and we'll try and give it we'll try and assess it, and it might still not be for me, but I'm assuming that things have been improved to where it doesn't feel like it's like kind of low budgety, because they should have enough resources and all that now. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Yeah, I mean you can tell You can tell from the review video that they have a lot of they have more resources now. It's a basement dweller game. Well, we can just go back to Fallout New Vegas and go in a different direction that we've never been to before. Or I can, we could do a stream maybe if I can get a copy of GTA 5 on PS3. We can show you the censorship that no one else is talking about. They removed certain flags in GTA 5. Now these flags were removed in the Trilogy Edition. We all know that, but I did not know that they were removed in that they were removed in in GTA 5. They removed the flags in GTA 5 in 2017. So Rockstar has been censoring their own fucking games, and it's like, okay, that's why you buy the disc. That's why you buy the disc, so you can go back and play the uncensored version. It's ridiculous. The game got too big. They were afraid that, you know, this might ruffle feathers, and they had to start taking things out. I'm serious. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. So if I can find a copy of the PS3 version, we can compare it to the PS5 version, because the PS3 version is, you know, the launch edition, and we can compare it to on the launch hardware, and we can compare it to the PS5 version. We can go to these same locations and try and figure out like what's really different. And there's also a PS4 version. And I remember the PS4 version, there was something that I remember. It was a very small detail. The depth of field, I played it on disc. The depth of field was very strong, like when you were doing the cinematic thing. I'm not talking about the director mode, I'm talking about just the cinematic camera. It would zoom up on the car, and the depth of field was really good looking, and then I updated the game, and then they decreased the depth of field. So, that's where you gotta buy your games on disc, man. I gotta like buy GTA 5 like 2 more times. I have GTA 5 on PS3, but it's scratched. I can't install it. It only goes halfway on the installation process because someone scratched the Blu-ray, and it's like, well, it's pretty hard to scratch Blu-rays, but you know, if you're careless and you're an idiot, then yeah. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Is it in the PC version? I don't think it is. It was fixed after the 2017 update, and obviously the PC version got that update too. Now, I remember Trevor wearing a Confederate flag shirt, and maybe that's just like some... I swear he wore a Confederate flag shirt. But maybe I'm tripping. Now, I don't know if all of those flags were removed. There might still be some of those flags in the game. But I know one spot, because someone just made a video on it, and I thought, wait a minute. I knew that they removed them in the Trilogy, but I did not know that they removed them in GTA 5. That's insane. So GTA 6 is going to be, man. Like, I'm just going to predict I'm going to predict all of the changes and all of the controversial points, and I'm going to be right on all of them, for the most part. I guarantee it. I'm going to lay out what people are going to complain about, what people are going to be really upset about, and things of that nature. And I'm probably going to be right on like 90% of those things, because it's just so obvious. Play GTA on PS3. Play the new PS5 version. The PS5 version is already updated. They took out the flags in 2017, so any version of the game before that still has the flags in it. So the disc PS3 version, the disc PS4 version, those two games are untouched. The disc PS5 version, obviously, that just came out a couple of years ago, so that has all the updates on it. So you would have to get either the PS3 version or the PS4 version on disc to compare them in real time, because remember, they took out the NPCs as well. They took out the controversial NPCs as well. That was just 2 years ago. So on top of the flags being removed, and it's like literally this is the definition of censorship. And you could argue it and say, well, you know, these are the appropriate changes, but quite frankly, it's like, dude, y'all need to lower expectations for GTA 6, because that's what's going to happen with it. That's what's going to happen with it. They literally have censored the game, and you guys are like cheering them, like, "Oh, we don't care." You know, all of that stuff was garbage and had no tangible impact on gameplay. And it's like, it's just not, that's not the point. Yeah, hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Yeah, well, Jack Thompson won at the end. Jack Thompson won at the end. How was the Chinese slot? We said 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Hey, Stain, did you know that they removed the Confederate flag in GTA 5, or was that known about for a long time? I knew they removed it from the trilogy, but I did not know that they removed it from GTA 5. In fact, I don't remember it actually being in the game because I didn't really care. MO's coming through. That's what we're talking about. Hello, I'd like to honey garlic chicken, lo mein. That's expensive. Holy shit, you want all that? That's going to be 20 bucks. You did hear about it? Okay. Is it new news, or? I mean, it's probably not new news, but no one talked about it. I typed it in, GTA 5 Confederate flag, and there's like 2 topics. Everyone's talking about the trilogy, and it's like, no, wait a minute. They censored fucking GTA 5 in 2017. Dark Viper APU made a video on it. And now that he made a video on it, it's like, well, now I want to go see. Now I want to go jump into the game and just see what the fuck, what else is censored that no one's ever, like, even, you know, Jesus. Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah. Unbelievable. So they removed the flag, and then a couple of years ago, they removed certain NPCs and here's the thing, though. The NPCs, like, no one knows that you can talk to NPCs in those games because Red Dead has a system that's, like, user-friendly. In GTA 5, you press one button, and it just spouts out random shit or contextual shit. And you know, not only did they remove those NPCs that were deemed offensive, but they also removed the insults and, you know, the lines from Trevor, Michael, and Franklin. So all of that's cut. In addition to the Confederate flags and whatever else was cut that maybe no one else has even picked up on. That's what I'm saying. It's like the thing that happened, Stain, and I've said this time and time, within just the last 24 hours, I think the game just got too big and they had to go back in because they didn't want to jeopardize it. So they had to go back in and basically clean it up. That's what happened. I don't think they realized how big the game was going to be and how it was going to last this long. So, you know, they didn't want to fuck that up. They didn't want to offend anyone. So they go back in, they clean it up, and that's where we're at. So it's like, yeah, Rockstar ain't punching down anymore. You might as well. GTA's done. It's done. It's been done since GTA 4. That was the last true Rockstar game, in my opinion. That was the last true Rockstar game. You could maybe tackle on Red Dead 1 with that, but that's it. That's it. After that, something happened, something changed. Can't quite put my finger on it, but the games just didn't feel the same. There's so many homeless people out here. What the fuck? When did Jennifer Kobe, when did she become president? Because that might, you know, depending on when she got promoted or whatever, that might be a telling factor. Was it before Red Dead 2? Yep, the culture is gone. And it's like, well, that's going to affect the game. It's like, you know, it was just like, God, they should just cancel GTA 6. Like, trying to avoid controversy. Wasn't GTA like the fucking... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, but no one cares. But it's going to be a talking point in about a year and a half from now or 2 years from now. It's going to be a talking point. It's going to be massive talking points. Everything that I'm saying, everyone is going to be talking about then. They're just not talking about it now because no one gives a shit. But when the game gets close to release and it's the biggest game in the world, they're going to be all fucking jumping on this boat. Guarantee it. She was promoted to studio director in 2013. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Well, the censorship started with GTA 5, even the base version. You cannot go, no one talks about this. You cannot go into interiors in those games. And the gameplay fundamentally changes. And for some reason, no one can understand what I'm saying. I can show them it, and either they just don't care or they say, oh, Michael, you're such an incel. And it's like, okay, well, Watch Dogs 1 has no effect on gameplay when you go into interiors. Watch Dogs 2 has no effect, and that came out in 2016 after GTA 5, has no effect when you go into interiors on gameplay. So you tell me what the problem is. Because it doesn't make sense. If Ubisoft can do it, then why can't Rockstar? Oh, because more people play Rockstar? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm just going to have to make a big video on all the censorship shit. It'll get 100 views, but whatever. Maybe it'll be relevant when the game comes out next year. Next year, by the way. 2025, by the way. Ha! You believe that shit? 18 months after Red Dead Redemption 2 release, she spoke out about the toxic work culture of the studio and said that they fired problematic and toxic employees. Oh my God. Yeah, and that's why Dan Houser formed his own studio, and guess who joined? Laszlo and I believe Michael Unsworth, right? It's either him or someone else. But 2 other guys joined, veterans at Rockstar, by the way. They all said, fuck this. We're going to go over here to spite. I mean, that's basically what it was. It was a big fucking FU. It's not about the money at that point. They were already all multimillionaires, obviously. But these guys do not know how to drive around here. You never intended to go inside interiors anyway, so what's the point? GTA 4 had those, but there was no point in revisiting them. Okay. You're literally defending censorship. You're literally defending censorship. And you guys are the same people that claim that violent video games have no influence on the youth. Get the fuck up out of here. Because if that were true, if you'd believed your own bullshit, then you wouldn't have a problem with it. It's like you guys want to discuss this, but you can't because you don't know what you're talking about. How do you know, here's the thing. Red Dead 2 is a fucking Western game, a Wild West game in the fucking late 1800s. And they have censored the gameplay in the fucking interiors. Like, you have to press a specific button to do it. And it's like, the whole game, you know, they're obviously incentivizing the player to not do that. That's what I'm saying. They praise New Vegas for the freedom. And you know, every time I play that game, I ask questions about it. No one answers a damn thing. And you got these Fallout New Vegas experts in here. And then when I play the game and I ask a question, I say, can we break this game? Can we go right to the ending? Because you can break the whole game, right? There's only maybe a few NPCs that you actually, you know, that are actually, they go unconscious as opposed to. So there's probably only a few NPCs that are actually like, protected in that game. So you could basically break the entire fucking game. And it's like, well, to me, that is actually interesting. I can give that game, you know, I can put that up on a pedestal. When I play Skyrim on the PS3, I got Skyrim on the PS3. When I play Skyrim on the PS3, if you go into a shop, you know, they're all protected NPCs because they have quests or something. And it's like, this is stupid. Like, now you're just insulting my intelligence as a gamer. You know, that is one thing that Fallout New Vegas gets right. It's like, well, they gave the player freedom, and it's just like, that needs to be the standard going forward. Like, you know, Starfield should have had that, but of course, you know, Bethesda can't figure that out. Well, and here's the thing, the GTA forums, you know, they're woke over there. They're going to defend the shit out of this stuff. Because it's brand new and shiny. Oh, Rockstar didn't need this. Rockstar didn't need that. You know, they grew up and you should too. They're no longer punching down, Michael. And you know what? You need to join that club, bud. I can already hear the, oh, when that game comes out, we need to have 1,000 plus, we need to have 2,000 plus viewers in here. It's gonna be a nasty back and forth. It's gonna be a nasty back and forth. You thought Starfield was bad. You thought all these other games. When GTA comes out, people are going to have a strong stance. They already have a strong stance on. Some people think it's woke. Some people think it's not woke. I mean, to me, that doesn't really matter because I already know it's woke. What matters to me is what they're going to remove, and I can already, based on common sense, figure that out. Because they've been censoring GTA 5 since literally 2017. So we're talking how many years after release? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Just 4 years after release, they started censoring the fucking game. Because they saw everyone jumping on the online and they saw the progression that it was, getting more players, more attention, and like, oh, we got to take all this out. That seems offensive to the player. Okay, well, I'm here to talk about games. I'm not here to talk about who's getting timed out or, things of that nature. If you're going to derail, then just, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, we had this too, the fruit punch. That was pretty good. We're going to give this, it's not too bad. We're gonna say probably an 8 out of 10 on that. 8 out of 10 on that. Guys, I need you to chat. Let's get the discussion going. Why don't you care about censorship? Because Naked Jake didn't make a video, whatever the fuck his name is. If he made a video on that damn medicine ball, you would all listen. God, you guys are a bunch of fucking parrots. Like, oh, Naked Jake said Red Dead's amazing with mods. I'm gonna download all these mods. I already... Because he hired an editor? He's got a medicine ball, and that's the only gimmick that got him over? Like, yikes. No talent. Zero fucking talent. Zero fucking anything. Like, the guy's a loser. I don't watch his shit. But they love shilling him on V. They love shilling him on V and all the other fucking clowns. But, well, his content's trash. It's got ADHD editing, Zoomer edits, and then he's just sitting there on a medicine ball. Like he's some fucking cool guy, and it's like, no, you're a loser. And it's like, if I did that, they would say, well, gamers aren't on medicine balls, why are you on a medicine ball, It's just like, oh, fuck. That's what I'm saying, Stain. It's already over. Someone was asking that yesterday, and I said, well, we don't need to know more about... They've already said Little Dent in the Universe. That was cringe as shit. This was before the trailer, too. After the trailer, maybe showboat a little bit, but before the trailer, like, let your game do the talking. These woke-ass devs are on fucking, oh, our Little Dent in the Universe, and it's like, this is the cringiest shit. Just shut your mouth, let the game do the talking, and you don't need to fucking put your voice out there. You probably barely worked on anything. It's some fucking, like, brand new hire. Nonetheless... Yeah, you got the devs that don't want to go back to the office to put the hard work in and to get it over the finish line as we get closer to release. And it's like, well, yeah, the game is shit. We're going to review it already. I can tell you right now it's a 6.5 out of 10. I'm thinking that's where it's going to land. Some interesting ideas. It's not a GTA game it's a GTA game only by name. This is a new era. They're not punching down anymore. There's been multiple reports of that. So don't act surprised when this feature is removed, when that feature is axed, okay? Because it's happening. You're not getting the same GTA that released in 2002, 2004, 2008, 2013. It's just not happening, bud. It's just not happening. And if you can't accept that, then that's great. Wait until it comes out by the $125 edition, $150 edition, and go see how woke it is, and go see how censored it is, and then bitch and cry and complain that Rockstar fell off. When I literally told you 2 years before the damn game came out, before the trailer came out, I already figured this out, and it's not me hating because it's like, this is the only game that I care about, because it could go either way. It still could. But right now, based off of what we know, in my opinion, it's leading towards this is going to be a pretty big disaster. And, it might actually be fun to watch because, Rockstar just, maybe they did fall off. Clearly, they did in some cases. And I already said, I used the analogy. I said, well, the Los Angeles Lakers, for example, basketball team, if Kobe Bryant and Shaq leave, which they did, they went to other teams or they retired. Well, the Los Angeles Lakers isn't the same team. And yet you had people on this show that just couldn't understand that. Oh, it's still the Los Angeles Lakers, Michael. Oh, they're still talented. It's like, yeah, they are. But it isn't the same team without Kobe and Shaq. How is that so hard to comprehend? So when you look at the key players at Rockstar, Dan fucking Hauser's gone. Yeah, you got Sam Hauser there, and you got some veterans still there, but Dan fucking Hauser is gone. All three technical leads that made GTA what it is today, all gone. I don't get it. I don't get it. The little they, them devs are not the fucking Beatles. Dan, Laszlo, Unsworth, Imran, Fowler, they were the fuck. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you have everyone just hyped over the trailer, and it's like, well, yeah, when trailer 2 comes out, I'm gonna be hyped too. I'll put this on the back burner, and if trailer 2 is continuing to hype me up, then we're gonna stay on that hype train. But we also know that the key players are gone, some of them, and we have to factor that in. That's just and who knows it. I want to see the credits of that game. Who worked on GTA 6? Did they totally revamp it? Because I've heard that it's only, obviously no one knows, but I've heard it's only been in development for like fucking not that long. Like what, 4 or 5 years at this point? 6 years? That's not that long. Because apparently, supposedly they restarted the development. Your Xbox bias is ridiculous. How am I biased towards Xbox? Just because I said Phil Spencer needs to buy every studio and put it on Game Pass? That's because the quality of these games are trash. Why would I want to spend 70 on one game when I can spend 70 and get hundreds of games? Are you that dumb? God, you're such a consumer. I don't want to own these games, so I'm glad they're always online because I don't want to own them. Now, if the game is good, then I would like to own a copy. But, some of these games, especially these Ubisoft games, that is ridiculous. I didn't know the Avatar required online. So if you go out and buy a disc, you have to finish the download on the internet, even with the disc. And again, that's not normal. That's actually the opposite of the norm. So it's like, Ubisoft has really hit rock bottom, and no one cares. The reboot happened right around the time Dan and Laszlo left. Dude, if they really rebooted what they had, now we obviously nothing's confirmed, but if they rebooted GTA 6 after they left, it's gonna be absolute garbage. It's gonna be absolute garbage. I can't wait to see the opening segment of the game and watch the credits on the screen and just be like, "Oh, who are these fucking guys?" Because it's gonna be the B team. It's gonna be mainly the Red Dead 2 guys. Those that are left. I don't think it was a reboot from top to bottom. I think it was mainly the story reboot, which is why the creative leads, Dan and Laszlo, left. Well, you also have to factor in Leslie Benzies as well. Leslie Benzies is, big time producer at Rockstar, but I think there was a massive fall off between all of them. But he left in like 2014 or something, right after GTA 5, and then he tried to sue her. So I don't remember, but there was a big fallout with Leslie Benzies. He probably wanted more money. So I don't know the story, but those guys are all gone. Those guys are all gone. Leslie had a massive fallout. Well, that's what I'm saying. GTA 4. Look at GTA 4. It's just the online is fun. It's not like living it. The whole fucking online for GTA 5 is cringe. I'm sorry, but it is. It's an insult to my intel. Like, hey, live your life online, do this busy work. It was never good. It was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, the Kino and Comfy was with GTA 4 online, but none of these gamers in here play that shit. I mean, you probably can still play it, but it's infested with hackers. I wouldn't play it. Well, you know, the online for GTA 4 and Red Dead 1 were okay. They didn't try to do like some weird fucking simulation shit where you like live your life in a virtual world like The Sims or something. I mean, it's just cringe. And now it's just like a social status thing. Like, oh, I got 5 Lamborghinis in my virtual garage. And it's like, yikes. Like, it's just like, hey, look at me. It's just some weird fucking shit. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like some weird social status thing, but within a game. It's not like, well, you could have leveled up in real life. You could have got, you know, and it's gonna be 20 times worse with GTA 6. They're gonna have the role play elements baked in natively. That's why they bought that company out. GTA 4 online has a lot more freedom than 5. That's what makes it more fun, especially that there isn't any. That's what I'm saying. You know? Well, it's just simpler. It's not sophisticated. It's not complex. It's not trying to be this weird fucking virtual world where you spend all of your time and all of your money, and you got to grind to get shit, and it's just cringe. You don't do that in GTA 4 online. They put you in a free roam lobby. You pull up your phone, and then you pick a game mode to play. That's literally fun. There's no totally different direction. It's totally different direction. You guys won't listen to me, but when what's his face on the medicine ball makes a video, you guys will be jumping up and down and foaming at the mouth and be like, "Oh, Michael, you were right." And it's like, well, I already knew I was right. And it sucks to be right 24/7, to be honest. Red Dead 1 multiplayer was Kino and Comfy, just pure fun playing as the story characters and cool PvP modes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The transition, it's just sad. And GTA Online, if you look at that, it's a disgrace to the actual main story game. I mean, it's a disgrace to GTA. It's a disgrace to Rockstar. They got fucking purple fucking flying cars in that game with pink smoke. Like you got jets flying around with pink smoke, and it's like, this is such a stark contrast to the actual campaign of this game. It's like, yikes. Yeah, that guy's a loser. Because he got popular because of the medicine ball. That's literally it, or whatever he's on. That's the only reason. And it's like, well, I am jealous, yeah. Because it's like, if that's all I needed to sit on and talk about games, and it's like, well, hell, we could have did that a long time ago. It's like some weird internet shit. It's like so fucking cringe. It's like, what is so fascinating about this guy sitting on a ball? Nothing. It's Loserville, and his edits are shit. It's just cut, because his audience is pure Zoomers, and they're fake gamers. They don't play games. They'd rather watch him for 35 minutes with his fucking long-ass essay shit, talking about garbage, yapping, junk. And the internet just loves these types of videos, or these they're just tryhards. I mean, they just try too hard to be funny and try too hard to make good content. And it's like Video Game Donkey, you know, he's a loser too. I could never watch that garbage. It's like for a Zoomer crowd, like none of that's funny to me. It's just like, oh, he's just trying to sound a certain way, and it's like, okay, that would have never been funny to me. I don't understand. Well, I should just start pumping out videos on the game, because when I'm right, maybe then people will actually say, holy shit, this guy was like the fucking the prophet, the Messiah. Because it's like, well, I already know where the GTA 6 ship is headed. Well, the censorship is just something that I don't think people should defend. It's a game about violence and all this just heinous shit. And it's like, okay, but we're gonna censor this because we don't want to offend anyone. And it's like, okay, but it's not about what you're censoring. It's just about the fact that you're censoring the satire. Like you're supposed to be punching down on everything and anyone. And if we can't do that, then just censor the whole fucking game. Don't make GTA 6. They interviewed Dan Houser in 2016, and Dan Houser said he doesn't know how to make a game in this climate to that extent. Type it in. They interviewed Dan Houser. Maybe it was in 2018. It might have been in 2018, which by then it was probably in pre-production, but he obviously ain't gonna announce it. But it's still true to this day. It's like, how do you make a GTA game in this climate? You can't. So you do it by name only, and it's just kind of an action adventure game with some Call of Duty elements, and that's basically the new GTA. I hate to say it, but it's just just think of Call of Duty, the action-packed moments, and that's what you're going to get with GTA 6. But anything outside of that. Here's the thing. If you look at the Getaway 1 and 2 on PS2, those games were way ahead of their time. Those games were way ahead of their time. Very forward thinking, no HUD. Really fucking innovative shit. And they're serious too. They're serious. And when you play like GTA 3 or Vice City or San Andreas, like those are like Tony Hawk games. It's like Skate versus Tony Hawk. Skate's more simulation, more kind of like serious tone to a certain extent. Tony Hawk's like just goofy fucking jackass, bam, that type of shit. Look at the Getaway 1 and 2 on PS2, and it's like, wow. I remember playing those games and being like, this is fucking crazy. You can go into interiors. The way you navigate throughout the world is through the turn signal on the car. The car will show you where to go if you look at the back of the car. And the way you heal is you have to get nearby an object, and the character will lean on the object to heal. And it's like, this is fucking crazy. Now, granted, they probably aged a little bit. They're not new games. They were early PS2 games, but that's what I need to see. That's the innovation that I need to see. That's the innovation that I clamor for. And you don't get that often because, people don't want that. They want fucking arcade shit, basically. Okay, I'm gonna get you up out of here. Let's get the chat moving. Let's go. Let's get your man button. All these mods are getting up out of here. All of these gamers want 60 frames, yikes. If not all of Dan's work on GTA 6 was scrapped, and they brought in the blue-haired whales. Unsworth stuck around a couple of more years to make sure some of the vision survived the reboot and then left. Oh my God. Well, it depends if they left on bad terms or not. I mean, if the new Rockstar is like saying, yeah, fuck Dan Houser, then they're going to do everything they can to, make that their own and say, screw you, Dan Houser. I mean, if they left on good terms, we don't really know. But I don't think they would have left if it were on good terms. That doesn't make sense. I don't think it was about money. They're multimillionaires, some of the richest people probably. That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, obviously we just don't know, but it's insane. It's insane. I already said, just give me 20 minutes with the open world segments and I'll be, I'm going to be dead ass with you. If you can't fill up your car at a gas station, I don't know what we're doing. Now, you can argue that and say it doesn't need to be in the game, and it's like, okay, well then, why do you need to feed your horse in Red Dead 2? Why do you need to eat in Red Dead 2? It's like, they have all of these kind of like wannabe simulation aspects in that game, and you guys were fine with it, so it's like, why can't they apply that to GTA 6? If we see a gas station in GTA 6 and no one goes up to it and actually gets out of their car and fills up their car, then the game's trash. That's not worth a 13-year gap. Because here's the thing, Stain, in GTA 4, here's the thing, Stain, because I know you're listening, and I know you like to talk about this shit. No one else does. But in GTA 4, I think they wanted to go down that road because in GTA 4, the cars do pull up to the gas station. Now, they don't get out or do anything, But I think that was left over from like, oh, we really do want to implement this, and then they maybe axed it at the last minute. So a different era coming through with the 5. That's what we're talking about. I don't think Rockstar will censor. It would destroy their legacy. They couldn't cancel Dave Chappelle and his one guy. GTA 6 may change the future of gaming. Okay. Well, yeah, but they've already censored GTA 5. Well, you're right. They won't censor GTA 6 because it's being built from the ground up with the wokeness in mind. So they won't have to censor it because there won't be anything to censor. Because it's already being made with the censorship in mind. The old Rockstar's dead. Go play GTA 4 and just look at it, because that's all you can do. Go play GTA 4. And again, Stan, I told you about that. Go to the gas stations in GTA 4. The cars go up to the gas station. They're lined up to the gas station as if, you know, it was a cut feature. And they don't even do that in GTA 5. They cut that all out. That's what I'm saying. It's just like the NPCs have to fill up their cars in GTA 6 for me to be impressed. I'm sorry, but it's just like, because what's the point? Try telling GTA 5 fanboys that GTA 4 multiplayer is better. That's what I'm saying. They're ghost towns, yeah. So because GTA 4 was a massive technical leap. It was really a showcase of like what they could do technically. Now, granted, you know, again, you could argue, and no one does this either, the amount of cut content from San Andreas to 4 is insane. But on the flip side, we got a whole technical showcase of like really next level shit. So you have to pick and choose, I guess. But GTA 5 was supposed to be the culmination of everything. The GTA 4 shit that worked, and some of the San Andreas elements that were missing in GTA 4. And it just didn't, it was just a mixed bag. So now we're back, square one, all these years later, 10, 11, 12, 13 years later, and it's like, well, you know, this needs to be the ultimate GTA game that combines everything. There's no excuses at this point. It's $1 billion game. The fact that most Red Dead Redemption 1 interiors are locked in Red Dead 2, yikes. Yikes. But no one talks about this shit. It's like, it just doesn't matter. And it's like, how can you not see the game design changes? I don't get it. Well, you have to understand they were working with limited hardware, and maybe the scope was just a little too big, because you have 3 playable protagonists on a console that has, what, 512 megabytes of RAM that released in 2007, 2006, whenever it came out, PS3. And it's just like, dude. A different era coming through. You can tell by the Rockstar trailer they won't give a damn about stirring the pot and hurting people's feelings. Well, we certainly hope so. I already said, you know, I mean, look, the game could be amazing. I'm not going to write it off just yet. I mean, obviously we don't know. But right now, until we see, because trailer 2 is going to give us a better indication on whether or not the game just works. Trailer 2 is going to give us a better indication on whether or not the game just works. The guy is baiting. Well, he's coming through. A different era coming through twice. We do appreciate that. GTA 4, you could buy hot dogs at food stands. GTA 5 is empty beach. Oh, Lord. The only thing that intrigues me, and I talked about it, I tried to explain it, but obviously it just, I don't think anyone understood what I was trying to get at. But it's just like the social media aspect. They could really play into that like never before. And I think there's just so much you can do with that. And if they're making it like how I'm thinking, then it could be something really special. But if it's just basically the Strangers and Freaks missions reskinned, then that's boring. And I'm thinking that's what it might be. It's just going to be the strangers and freaks missions. Like if you're in the area and you're on your phone, you'll get an alert. Like you'll be able to watch a stream or a video of something happening, and then you'll be able to go to it. But here's the thing: for me to be impressed, it's going to happen in real time. So if I'm watching a video on the phone, the animations have to line up to what's actually going on, and I know that's not going to happen. So. I know that's not going to happen, so I'm going to be disappointed. I know that's nitpicking. I already know what this is going to be. It's so obvious. But there's games that have done that before. See, that's the thing. The technology is there. It's just, you know, it has to be dynamic, Stain. It has to be dynamic. I mean, Watch Dogs 2 is a better open world than fucking, it's selling the believability of the city, and that's ultimately what you want to do. Yeah, the NPCs are not on schedules, and if you just stand there, I can break Watch Dogs 2, and I can tell you what needs to be improved upon. But Ubisoft is no longer in that business. They don't give a shit about Watch Dogs because it don't sell. I mean, it does, but not to the extent of Ascreed or Far Cry. So it's like, well, they're going to focus on what the normies want, and they don't care about Watch Dogs. It just never got over. It never clicked, and that's sad because I think there was a lot of potential, a lot of ideas on that table. But Watch Dogs 2 especially sells the believability of the city incredibly well. The first game, not as much because there's no reaction system. The second game has a reaction system built in, so it's like, well, the NPCs are going to react to what you're wearing, and they do that in Red Dead 2, and everyone acts like that was revolutionary, and it's like, well, listen here, buddy. In Watch Dogs 2, 2016, they fucking, if you go out in your underwear, the NPCs are gonna laugh at you and shit. And it's like they're reacting to you. It's like that's already a feature. But it's Ubisoft and it's Watch Dogs, so we don't care. And it's like, well, when you point a camera at someone in Watch Dogs 2 with your phone, they start reacting. They don't do that in Red Dead Redemption 2. You can pull out your camera in Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's like, well, this is the 1800s, and it's like you're getting no reaction from these guys that are just blatant. They're just statues. There's no animation work in that game. They just stand around. It will be exactly like Red Dead Redemption 2. All the dynamic events are scripted. The guy with the snake bite, the duels, the bounties, they were all scripted. Not dynamic like Red Dead 1. It's over. Well, they lost all three technical directors. It's over. And that one guy's he's talking about behind the scenes stuff. I forgot his name, but I mentioned him. Adam Fowler's gone. Okay, you guys don't care about these people because they don't have a Netflix documentary. But if they did, if there was a story about Rockstar Games, you guys would be like, oh my God, they're superstars. It's just the reality of it. GTA 6 will be Red Dead 2. No, okay. If GTA 6 is just a reskinned Red Dead 2, just shut it down. I don't want to play that. Because by the time GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be what, 5 or 6, 7 year gap? 7 or 8 year gap? That's insane. It needs to be a fucking leap and leaps and bounds forward. Our little dent in the universe. That was the cringiest shit. I was on the GTA forums and they're like, here are the devs' reactions. Here's what they're saying about the trailer. And it's like, this is what they're saying? And then they had flags in their bio and shit. And it's like, oh my God. How are they even allowed to talk about it? Like, I don't even understand it. But it was obviously someone that worked at Rockstar. And it's like, well, yeah, we're having the conversation 2 years before it comes out. I mean, it's still a 2-year wait, ain't it? Remember when those rumors came out and they said that GTA 6 was coming out early 2025, by the way? Okay, buddy. Early 2025, by the way. Fall 2025, early 2026. Well, I hope it releases in 2025. And I hope it's a broken, I hope it's just not even finished. A different era is coming through hard here. Current climate of gaming has people doubting Rockstar is known to make the best games. If anyone thinks GTA 6 will be anything less, you're just a goof. Okay. Well, I need to see trailer 2. I need to see trailer 2. Once we see trailer 2, hopefully we'll know a thing or two about the game. The technical flesh, by the way, it's like, damn, Rockstar paid that guy to fucking come onto my show and just like show the shit out of it. And it's like, well, I understand you're a fan, but it's like, dude, like, you don't understand. I don't think you understand how big this game is. I don't think you understand I don't think people understand anything. Some people just see it as another game, and to me, that's not what it is. It shouldn't be for anyone. It's not just another game that's coming out. It's not a Final Fantasy game. It's not a fucking Call of Duty game. It's not. Those come out every other year, right? This is the biggest game in this entire industry. It's going to propel the sales of this industry, the medium, to a place in which it's never been before. I'm not even trolling. Regardless of quality, even if it's trash, it's gonna fucking sell. So y'all are not getting it. Now, if here's one of the things that we got to test out when we get the game, and we're gonna assume that there's no footage that's gonna leak because presumably they're gonna go digital only, and I think that's a smart play. I don't, yes, it's gonna suck that we'll never be able to own the game, but maybe it's trash anyway, so we don't want to own it. And again, we're just surmising, we don't know if there's going to be a physical release or not. I don't think there will be. But we'll see what later, PS5 Pro is going to get announced probably sometime later this year. So that'll give us a better direction on where everything's headed. But we already know Sony has basically said F off. And, if you want offline console play, just get a PS4 at this point. A different era is just plowing through here. This is unbelievable. A different era is plowing through. It's not another game. It's a global phenomenon and an anchor in the industry. This is why it can't fail. Well, that's what we thought about Starfield, but Starfield was a big one for Bethesda after the disaster of Fallout 76. But again, obviously GTA is way bigger than fucking Bethesda even, could dream of. Yeah, but you also have to understand, there's so many expectations. It's a 13-year wait. It's a 13-year wait. They still practice crunch at the office? Well, yeah, that's how you do it. I mean, the best games were made under pressure. Tom Brady knows how to throw the football under pressure. If he doesn't know how to throw the football under pressure, then they're never scoring. If the devs say, oh, we can't go back to the office because we're used to working at home and we can't work in that environment anymore, then it's time to get them up out. Just cancel the whole damn game. How is this hard to understand? Your favorite games were more than likely made under pressure, under crunch. But yet it's toxic. Let's give the devs so much leeway and time that the game just never fucking comes out. You have to set a deadline. You have to get the damn game out. If I were working on GTA, I would sleep at the office. Sorry. If that's what it took, that's what it takes. And maybe I'm alone on that, but that's okay. They can go home and they can, not work on the game. I'll work on the game. That would be my mentality if I worked on GTA 6. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking bust my ass to get this game out the door and to make sure it's the best it can possibly be. Fallout 5 is never coming out. Some loser made a, oh, I know who it was. I'm not gonna mention. Some idiot made a video and said, fucking, Bethesda, Xbox is gonna give the rights back to Obsidian. That is never fucking happening. Xbox is gonna give the Fallout rights to Obsidian to make Fallout 5. Okay, buddy. Or Fallout New Vegas 2 or something. And it's like, that's not fucking happening. New Vegas 2, by the way. Would you really want to see them? It's not going to be the same. They can't even make a game like that anymore. I mean, honestly, can you even program? I don't think they can program games like that anymore. I don't. Obviously, I don't have any knowledge in that field, but it's like clearly they just can't because what's stopping them? It doesn't make sense. It's like there was a change in the software that allows them to build games in these engines, and it's just a different era is coming through hard. Holy fucking shit. Oh, we gotta plug the battery in, 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 we gotta plug the battery in. Oh my god. This chicken might not. Guys, is the chicken safe to eat still or no? It's been sitting out here. We've been out here for a while. I have my own opinion, Stain, and I have faith. Been waiting a long time for GTA, and I have high hopes it doesn't fail and more importantly innovates. Yeah, well, I've already laid out my idea on what it needs to be for me. Now, again, I'm very crazy and weird with these things and these open world games, but there's a lot. There's a lot. The phone was at 4%. Well, I already said in GTA 6, if you see the skate park, you should be able to pick up the skateboard and skate, and that will eliminate any other. You won't need to play Tony Hawk anymore. You won't need to play EA Skate. They'll make the best skateboarding game, whether they wanted to do it or not. The same with the basketball, with the Euphoria engine, the physics. It'd be better than 2K. That's what I'm saying. It's like you'll have little games that are just mini games within GTA 6 that are actually better than the actual fucking games. And it's like, well, you just you can let it sit there until 5 a.m. tomorrow? Chicken? I don't know about that, man. You'll be able to skate in the game. There were talks about surfing mini game, but who knows if those are true. The whales can get to where. Was there a new article about them bitching, or were they celebrating about something about them going? So they went back to the office, right? They didn't protest that. So I'm assuming at this point they're already all back to the office. What was the deadline for that? Wasn't there a deadline? Rockstar, Take-Two, they said they all have to get back to the office to work on the game, and it's like, were they really crying to Jason Schreier? That is some sad fucking shit. They went anonymously to Jason Schreier and started crying. Like just think about that. Oh, we don't want to work on the biggest entity in all of entertainment. Like, see, it's like they're desensitized. They're in their own little bubble and they don't get what they're working on, and I don't think they see the impact. And it's like, well, maybe they shouldn't work at Rockstar. There were new articles basically shooting losers, enabling their disgusting behavior, protesting. The woke GTA forum losers were also defending. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, it's like Reset Era. They got some weird opinions, man. They got some woke ass opinions. Like, I don't know how y'all fucking like. Oh, a delayed game is amazing. Give the devs time to work on this shit. And it's like, well, we're still waiting for Cyberpunk to be Cyberpunk. And it's been 4 years and the game's still not where it needs to be. And yeah, they're moving on to the next game now. So it's like, well, how much time do these devs need? It's been over a decade, bud. How much more time do these devs need? It's been over a decade. So you keep pushing the game back. And what it does is it creates more fucking hype and more pressure to get something out that is just mind blowing. And if they can't live up to that, then the game's gonna be trash. So keep pushing it back. Push it back to 2025, late 2025, 2026, 2027, whatever the fuck. But just know that if they do that, there comes more expectations because now we're waiting even fucking longer if that happened. So it's a lose-lose situation, really, to be honest. If they don't get the game out in 2025, then it's a lose-lose situation. Then we have higher expectations. Okay, well, they must be working on something truly next level that we just simply can't comprehend right now. Now, again, this is Rockstar's first game with the SSD in mind. And we know they are technical wizards, at least they were back in the past. This is the first game with the SSD in mind. So I'm assuming the cars are going to go a little bit faster. I'm assuming the cars are going to go a little bit faster. Is that really how they're going to fucking park? We got to get out of here. These fucking drivers are insane. Like this person just parked next to me and they're parked on the fucking line. Unbelievable. No, it didn't take 25 years for Starfield. Todd Howard had the idea back in the day, but they didn't get working on that until like, I don't even know when. What was it, 2018 or something? I don't know. Take-Two told the investors they expect to make $8 billion. Good. Well, we need the game next year. They said next year, put it out next year. And I hope it's early 2025. I'm getting tired of waiting. Because that's it for me, to be honest. If that game's a disappointment, what else is there to look forward to? Elder Scrolls 6? I'm going back to Wii Sports. I want to have fun. I'm going back to fucking tennis on Wii Sports or bowling. Like that ass, you know? Simple, fun, intuitive. Just works. You know, we don't want to do all this busy work, all this chore shit, and all of these modern games that are overly sophisticated, overly bloated. It's junk. It's junk. Witcher 4, by the way. Oh my god. Witcher 4 is going to be on Unreal Engine. All of their games going forward, Unreal Engine. And then you're going to have these losers. Oh, I missed the CD Projekt Red engine or whatever that engine's called. What was it called? Well, yeah, Unreal Engine is soulless, so yeah, get ready for that. Well, didn't they just come out? Angry Joe just put out a video, had like 200,000 views in 7 hours. Like, you know, they were implying that like, oh, GTA 6 canceled. Well, Angry Joe wasn't, but there were some clickbait articles that had the GTA fucking cover art and like Take-Two laid off like 200 devs and shit. And it's like, there's some fucking weird ass fucking people out here. Holy shit. Well, here's the thing. I never got the Wii Sports sequel because it just felt like it was. The thing is, there's a Wii Sports game on the Switch. It just came out like 3 years ago. Maybe not even that long ago. And it's like, well, that's my fucking game. There's a Wii Sports game on the Switch, but it didn't pick up because it's like, well, that's the game it should have been bundled with. The fact that the Switch didn't have a game with it, like, what the fuck is this shit? What a great move to fucking pack in Wii Sports with the fucking with the new technology to demonstrate it and in a fun, intuitive way. I mean, honestly, it's amazing. Because if you didn't pack in a game, it's like, well, then you know the customer would have to go out and buy a fucking $60 game, whatever they were at then, $50, and it's just like, okay, maybe we wouldn't get it, but they get a free game included in an actual disc too, and it's just like, oh wow, this is fucking fun. You know, your grandma's playing video games now. It's like that's the thing. The impact of the Wii. Nintendo will never hit that again. You had people in the nursing home. They're probably still there's someone in the nursing home right now. There's an old grandma in the nursing home right now that's playing the Wii. Guarantee. You think they'd ever pick up a Switch? That's that's internet darling shit. The Wii was bringing gaming to people that never gamed before. But the gamers sat there with their stubborn mindset and they said, no, we want traditional controller. We don't want these motion controls. So you don't want innovation. Okay. Yeah, Nintendo came out with a new controller halfway through the Wii life cycle or something like that, the Wii Motion Plus. I never played around with that, but I think it was closer to like one-to-one motion. So you couldn't just like do this and it would like do it. It was actually a little bit more accurate. Yeah, the Wii brought everyone together, and the Wii had some third party support too. It had Call of Duty on it. I mean, yeah, the games ran like shit on the Wii, but they were very unique experiences. Like, Call of Duty Call of Duty 3. Like, bro, that shit was crazy on there. A fucking Madden, like you would kick the football like this. Like if you're doing a field goal, you kick the field goal like, and then it comes out of the speaker when the like it's just. But the gamers said no. We want traditional controller, just boring shit, stale shit, and now that's what everything has gone back to. I mean, the Switch still has some of the Wii shit in there, but it's no one plays it like that. Yeah, oh yeah, wait for the 5090. I mean, that's insane. I wouldn't. I mean, unless you can find a good deal, there's no reason to buy a piece. I mean, we're already almost in fucking May. It's like that shit's coming out and it'll be announced in September and released in October, November. Now, granted, it's gonna be hard to get and it's gonna be expensive as shit. It's probably gonna be like 1,500 for a 5090, if not more. So better start saving for that. I'm not getting it, but because I don't need it. Can you believe this will be the first GTA release for a shit ton of Zoomers and fake gamers that latched onto gaming for clout? Yikes. That's what I'm saying. It's like the whole era, the whole climate is different, politically and just the way games coverage is and all of it. It's just all different. Everything's different. It's a totally different scene. You're going to have so many fake gamers just put fake reactions out just to suck the clout out of it. And it's going to work. People are going to get big fucking views. Oh, we had 1,000 people watching our reaction to the trailer. So imagine when we play the game. And if there is a physical release, imagine if we got it early. If I could get GTA 6 early, I would pay pretty big money for that. That'd be crazy. But I don't think it's going to happen because it's a digital release. It's going to be a digital only release. There's no fucking way. The PS5 Pro is not launching with the disc drive. Probably you can put one in, but the Series X is going to get refreshed later this year, presumably with a non-disc version of the Series X to match the Series S. So it's over. I mean, it's done. There's no physical media anymore, and all the gamers that were crying and complaining for years about, physical media, this, that, and that, they don't care anymore. They threw the towel in. So. Because they got pressured in. They got pressured in by a bunch of fake gamers like, oh yeah, digital's the way, it's so convenient. You click one button and you just play, it just works. And it's like, yeah, it does, it is convenient, but you don't own those games and you can't go back. I got Dead Island 2 on I got, Dead Island 2 on disc. I can play the, disc version of that game if I wanted to. And I'm not saying it's any different than what we have now, but it's like, well, what if it was? Ghost of Tsushima on the disc, the photo mode's very different than the photo mode you have now. No one knew that, though. See, that's the thing. It's like, we cover that shit when literally not a single soul on this. No one does. Not on this platform. They don't cover it. They don't cover it. Yeah, Kingdom Come 2. I didn't finish watching the video. Did they say anything about NPCs and expanding upon that? Because apparently it's deep in the first game. I just couldn't click with the first game because it just kind of felt like some low budget stuff. But this one's going to rectify that because they obviously now have a bigger budget and more resources, which could be could actually be a bad thing, I guess, if you look at it from a different perspective. But have they said anything about like NPCs, schedules, and are they enhancing any of that stuff? Or oh, it's starting to rain out here. Why does it always rain? Why does it always rain? They don't even want to play it. They just want to see the whole game on YouTube weeks before it releases. Yeah, that's the new culture that we're in. That's the new culture that we're in. It's a fake gamer culture. Yeah, to either spoil it for other people or to just get that satisfaction of, well, I'm a fake gamer. They just talk about games. They don't play them. That's the new era that we're in. Yeah, but you can, if you buy a game on disc, you can trade it in, you can sell it. Even if it's always online, someone will buy it. From what I saw, the use of NPCs will have grade and recognize buttons like RDR2. Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. When I played Red Dead 2, I thought, oh, wow, I'm playing Bully. It's the same exact system. And in fact, Bully has more options. No one played Bully, though. No one plays Rockstar's games. I mean, they did when they came out. But compared to the audience now, it's totally different. The sales have just gone insane. I'm not saying the old games weren't popular, but compared to the popularity of it now, it's like, yeah, it is a night and day difference. You know, how many copies of GTA 3 and GTA Vice City were sold? Maybe like, what, 15 million? Well, you know, now GTA 5 is 120 million units sold. It's like the top selling game, one of the like top 5 selling games of all time. Yeah, the first Kingdom Come, you gotta it's a learning curve with the combat and stuff like that. That's why I'm hoping Kingdom Come 2 refines it a little bit, because it's a little janky and you gotta get used to it and you gotta put some time in it to learn it. But the second game, the gameplay that they were showing looked pretty fucking solid. So, like, just like, wow, this does look pretty fucking cinematic compared to the first game. I mean, I'm not saying the first game's bad. I just couldn't click with it. But you know, that's kind of like my game. It's like, well, it's like Skyrim on steroids. Yeah, well, and the thing is with the Kingdom Come 2 is that it comes out this year, so you don't have to wait. That's the beauty of it. It's like, oh wow, the game's actually coming out later this year. Yeah, we're gonna pick that up. Even if I don't like it, it's something to play, I guess, to hold us over, because it, you know, whatever. We're gonna play a bunch of shit that we don't like. I mean, Star Wars Outlaws is gonna be not good. It already looks like a downgrade. You can look at the screenshots of it, and it's like, wow, this is a downgrade. Exactly. Announce it when it's ready. Jinxie coming through. That's what we're talking about. Jinxie coming through. GTA Liberty City Stories is a great game that many people haven't played. Oh, I haven't played it either. Yeah, I don't play the spin-offs. I don't play the spin-offs. I haven't played Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories. Chinatown Wars, that's top-down Slav. I'm not playing that. I hate to say it, but it's just like, I ain't doing no damn top-down slop. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, well, Kingdom Come, when is it coming out? Does anyone know the release date for Kingdom Come 2? Is it September? So, not that far. Is it September? And I think it's only next gen only, too. So, no PS4, no Switch, none of that bullshit. Yeah, I know it's later this year, but I was wondering if anyone knew when because when I was watching it, they were still talking about the game. And it's the same guy from Mafia 2. They still have him on board, too. End of the year. Oh, they don't have a release date for it? Wait, there's no release date for it? Is there a release date for it? Or is it just coming later this year? Because that's not really a great sign. Is there a specific release date for it? There's no release date? Oh. There's no specific release date? That's not good. I thought there was a specific release date. So they're just saying 20. Oh. Well, that leaves room for that leaves room for a delay. If they do not have a specific release date, that leaves room for a delay. So, okay. Well, that's off my radar until they're ready to show more. I mean, until that's closer to release, because I thought there was a specific date, and there's not. So, we saw that with Hogwarts Legacy. They said holiday. When was it supposed to go? Holiday 2020, 2022, I think Hogwarts Legacy was supposed to come out. They pushed it back until fucking spring of 2023. I think that's when the game came out. So, or summer. I don't even know when the fuck that game came out. But yeah, that seems like it could get delayed if it needed to. GTA 6 2020. Oh Lord. I thought there was a specific release date, but I guess that was a lie. Okay. Well, I'm not going to keep talking about it then, cuz it's like I didn't know that. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, we have, Star Wars Outlaws has a release date. That's coming out in August, which is sooner than I thought. That's right around the corner. The new Ass Creed will probably be shown off at the Ubisoft event next in June. Ass Creed Japan. They said that this one's actually not just DLC reskinned, and that this Ass Creed is actually going to be a big one. Yeah, we got a totally dead chat in here. We got a totally dead chat in here. Yeah, that chicken's probably stale. Return to the roots, by the way. It doesn't have the time. Oh Lord, yeah, that shit's so cringe. The time travel slop. Yikes. Yeah, it's got that weird fucking. That's what I never liked about it. It's just like, oh, now we're back into this like fucking weird. Doesn't make any sense. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Hello, mate. A bit of a drag, isn't it? We should play Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter on Xbox 360. I bet the graphics are still better than most games that come out today. Well, there's a bit of a drag, isn't it, mate? New Mafia trailer within the next month? Okay, buddy. Yeah, okay, buddy. Who said that? Where's the food? We already ate it. I've been live for 118 minutes, bud. I've been live for 118 minutes. I've already ate it. Dude, if I waited this long, well, actually, it's probably not even good anymore. Hello, mate. It's a bit of a dog, isn't it? Someone came in. Okay. Yeah. So there's apparently going to be a new Mafia trailer. Yeah. Well, that ain't hell. If we get a new Mafia game before GTA 6, yikes. I mean, just the last Mafia game was 4 years ago, and it was literally a copy and paste of Mafia 3, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's amazing, it's amazing." But Mafia 3 was shit. It's got the same gunplay. It's got this. Don't even get me started on it. The Mafia 1 remake is nothing but Mafia 3 in disguise. The Mafia 1 remake is nothing but Mafia 3 in disguise. The Mafia 1 remake. Okay, you got Lincoln Clay, a Vietnam vet, and Tommy, a taxi driver, and they have the exact same animations, the exact same skill sets. Make sense. Oh, but it's amazing. The Mafia 1 remake is amazing because it's great graphics and. Okay, buddy. It's a fucking demake. It's straight up a demake. You can't even ride the damn train in the Mafia 1 remake. It's a fucking demake. They got red barrels in the levels. What a disgrace. They got red fucking barrels in the levels. Well, the first thing I'm going to test in GTA 6 is we're going to go into the water, and if the shirt floats and it has like really realistic, what are we doing here? This parking lot is insane. What the fuck? I'm gonna close the door. Close it and lock it. You never know. Little parking like that, like what the fuck? Weirdos. But what we're going to do in GTA 6 is we're going to test out the water physics. We're going to go right into the water. And, you know, I want the shirt of whoever character I'm playing as to, like, float on top of the water a little bit. And then when we come out, we want it to, like, stick to the body a little bit, because that's what it would do in real life, right? So it's just like if that shit is on that level, which it has to be at this point, okay? We've already seen the cloth physics in the game. No, the shirt's gonna float, guys. If they can't get that, it's a 13-year wait. You can't doubt it that much. Fuck. I mean, if they can't get those things right, then yeah, the game is shit. That's all we need. We'll test that one thing, and if it ain't there, then God, the amount of losers are gonna make. They're not even gonna play the game. They're busy making content. They're like, oh, this is a secret that They're the first to find the fucking glitches, the first to find the fucking secrets, the first to fucking beat the game, the first to do this, the first to do that. You got a bunch of fake gamers just like cringing it up. Turn off the internet when you get the game, especially that game, because it's a one-of-a-kind game. It's like a Tarantino movie, and last night we heard news that he's done. He's not making the movie that he was supposedly going to make, and it's like, well, no, you know, even if he does another film, his last film, his 10th film, it's going to be another 4-year fucking wait. So we will get GTA 6 before Tarantino's last film, I would assume. So, you know, I mean, it can't be that fucking bad. You know, it's their first console on next-gen hardware exclusively, but more importantly, the SSD. Red Dead 2 is not SSD in mind, so they had to work around that fucking slow-ass hard drive to load assets, right? And it's like, well, now you have the PS5 SSD, and, you know, they talked all about that, like instant loading, you know, all the journalists, the woke journalists were like, oh, yeah, you know, there's no loading on the PS5, and it's like, that's a fucking lie. There ain't no damn loading on the PS5. You know, all the assets are just already loaded in the, you know, these Sony fanboys, these PlayStation fanboys, they love you to believe like, oh yeah, this is just, you know, the game's already loaded, Michael, but this is just a little fake loading screen because, you know, they want the gamer to feel right at home with the loading screens. And it's like, hey, nobody fucking believing that bullshit. In Red Dead Redemption 2, wet clothes literally just have a dark texture and shiny feature. No sticking to the body. This is going to stick to the, this is going to do what I think it's going to do. No, you don't, I mean, if Rockstar can't figure that out, then what is it bringing you to the table? Name one feature that's bringing you to the table outside of the social media stuff. Nothing. It's just more of the same. And it's like, well, that's a big downfall for Rockstar. That's a big downgrade. GTA 6 has good clothes physics on the PS3. GTA 5 had good cloth physics. Let's read this again. GTA 5 had clothes physics on the PS3. Last of Us good. Wait, so they downgraded the cloth physics in GTA 5? I wouldn't fucking doubt it. I don't remember it on PS3. Very few people. More people have played it on the current hardware than the PS3. Think about that. No, they're not going to cut shit like that, because that shit will go viral. What they're going to cut, and I'm not going to say it, but you know what they're going to cut. And it's been a staple of GTA since the first one. They're cutting it. It's not going to be in GTA 6. And you're going to have a lot of people defending it and saying that it wasn't needed, it was degrading women. And I'm not going to get into it, but I know that's not going to be in the game. And you'll have people in here that will defend it right now and say, well, you know, that's GTA 5 and The Last of Us Classics are. Well, you know what's gonna be cut in GTA 6. I can tell you that right now. It was basically alternating between models whenever a character moved around. What do you think about Xbox Series X and S? Not much. There's no games. We need to start getting release dates for these games. When is Stalker 2 coming out? Oh wait, we have a release date. Well, have we seen anything since they released? You know, no. That's getting delayed probably again. All of what you're seeing cut. All of what you're seeing cut. Put Lucia in a bikini? No. No, that degrades her. You know, she's an angel, right? That'll degrade Lucia. They don't want that. I was wrong. I was wrong about all that in the RE4. Oh, they brought it all back. Oh, let's not even get into that. Let's just talk about RE9 and how big of a fucking disaster that's going to be. But that's okay because at least it's a new game. So it's like, well, we don't, you know, they're not destroying greatness. They're just making a shit game. You know, they're not taking a classic game and destroying it. They're just making their own slop. And, you know, you know, it doesn't. You're a good man, Mr. Morgan. Oh my God. Yeah, well, get a picture by the sign or something, man. Because you're there. I mean, fuck. That's the actual headquarters, too. That's where all the magic's at. And you know, if you're able to crawl in GTA well, yeah, this will be a thing. The sand should stick to the skin because it does it in Red Dead 2 a little bit. They got the mud going on Arthur's clothes and the snow and stuff. So that has to be in the fucking game because it's already in Red Dead 2. So if you're able to crawl in GTA 6 like the leaked beta footage shows, alpha, whatever it is, when you crawl through different things, like the sand should move pretty realistically and kind of stick to the skin eventually. Because they already have what you can work on with the Rage engine. This is apparently the Rage engine, the newer version. You got the SSD in mind, so they can apparently load assets faster now and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, well, maybe the cars can go faster and the jets, whatever we got going on in the game. Because they can just load everything faster. Well, I'm going to test that in Watch Dogs 2 because I've never tried that. What if you have no shoes on in Watch Dogs 2? Is there sand on the feet? I really doubt that. That's why you have to just hire someone that has like a keen eye for like small little details like that. And it's like, well, obviously you're going to pick the ones that like, you know, are somewhat like relevant. Like you can't incorporate every single little detail because like that's just insane. And it's just not, it's not worth the extra resources and, you know, budget and stuff like that. But, you know, you come up with a list of like things that would be really cool to see. You know, we should be able to mow lawns in GTA 6 and stuff like that because you'll probably be able to buy houses and stuff. So it's like, well, eventually, you know, you have to get the lawnmower out. They already have that mechanic. It's in Bully. Bring it back. It's the same engine. They already did it. You can shovel snow in Bully. You can mow the grass in Bully. It's all in Bully. Rockstar North. It's the same studio. Okay. Just bring it back. They already did it. I mean, if you're going to go down the role play road, then I don't know. Well, I got to wrap it up anyway because this chicken's probably going to get, like, this chicken might not be even safe to eat anymore. I've been out here for fucking, like, however many hours, and eventually you got to throw that in the fridge after a while, after a while. And I got sticky shit all over, but it is what it is. It's fine, by the way. Is it really? Oof. Everything's fucking sticky, and I'm fucking thirsty as shit. Eat the damn chicken. We already ate it. They didn't get, I got no utensils. I already ate it. Why would I wait? Especially chicken. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up. It's starting to rain out here anyway. It's always raining. Unbelievable. Seattle weather. Starting to rain again. So we might come back with the gameplay stream. I don't know. Alrighty, folks. Alrighty, folks. That is going to do it. That is going to do it. We're going to wrap it up. So with that said, appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. So